Yo, what up? All right. We got another one from Dave Chappelle.
Okay. The mastermind.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The great Dave. What we got?
This is a clip from his brand new special, The Dreamer, called the Jim Carrey joke.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. Love Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, another great in comedy.
Yeah, man. And we're blessed with another Dave Chappelle special.
Yes.
Well, let's go, man. I'm ready.
And the only thing that got me out of that space was a comedian friend of mine, the late, great Norm Macdonald.
Norm.
That's right. Shout out to Norm. And what Norm did, which I'll never forget, is he knew that I was the biggest Jim Carrey fan in the world. Now, I'm not going to go all into it, but Jim Carrey is talented in a way that you can't practice or rehearse. What a God-given talent. I was fascinated with him. And Norm knew that. And he called me up and he goes, Dave, he says, I'm doing a movie with Jim Carrey. Do you want to meet him? And I said, fuck, yes, I do. And it was the first time I could remember since my father died being excited. And the movie was called Man on the Moon. I didn't know any of this. And in this movie, Jim Carrey was playing another comedian I admired, the late, great Andy Kaufman. Yes, and Jim Carrey was so immersed in that role that from the moment he woke up to the time he went to bed at night, he would live his life as Andy Kaufman. I didn't know that. When they said cut, this nigga was still Andy Kaufman. So much so that everybody on the crew called him Andy. I didn't know any of that. I just went there to meet him, and when he walked into the room where we were supposed to meet, I screamed, Jim Carrey! And everyone said, no! Call him Andy. And I didn't understand. And then he came over and he was acting weird. I didn't know he was acting like Andy Kaufman. Just like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, hello. Andy? Now, in hindsight, how fucking lucky am I that I got to see one of the greatest artists of my time immersed in one of his most challenging processes ever. Very lucky to have seen that. But as it was happening, I was very disappointed. Because I wanted to meet Jim Carrey, and I had to pretend this nigga was Andy Kaufman all afternoon. And he was clearly Jim Carrey. I could look at him and I could see he was Jim Carrey. Anyway, I say all that to say, that's how trans people make me feel.
Oh, shit. Good old Dave. Yeah, man.
Dave don't care. Damn.
Yeah, man. Leave the Dave to have a great story with the point at the end.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. This nigga Dave. Should have known. He should have known this nigga was about to say some. I think I think his last like 2 or 3 specials, he's gotten some flack from certain groups.
Yeah, man. Well, it is what it is. You know. We all have thick skins. We all take our bruises the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it would be kind of awkward, being around Jim Carrey having to pretend this nigga was Andy Kaufman. I saw that movie.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey did a good job.
Yeah, it was a classic. Yeah, definitely.
I remember Andy Kaufman from the Letterman show or some shit.
Right.
This nigga here. Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay.
Jim, man. Yeah, man. He's not acting anymore, I don't think, but definitely.
He needs to.
Yeah, definitely needs to come back and do something.
This nigga's last movie can't be Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, I think that was Jim Carrey's last movie that he did. Like, he needs to. You're right. He needs to come back in like a serious role.
Or do maybe like a skit show or something.
I do. Yep. In living color. Bring back In Living Color.
Him and Dave get together and do something.
Yeah. I watched that shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Now.
Yeah, man.
The Dreamer.
Chappelle. Check it out.